Let me ask you something real quick. How many hours have you spent behind the wheel this year? 100? 300? Maybe over 1,000? Now, how many of those hours were you actually in control? No, not just turning the wheel or pressing the gas. I mean really in control of your time, your money, and your car's potential. Chances are, you've been manipulated by car dealerships, by mechanics, even by your own habits, and that's not your fault. Because the truth is, the automotive industry is built on secrets, little tricks, and insider hacks they never want you to learn. Why? Because once you do, you stop wasting money, stop depending on overpriced services, and start driving smarter than 90% of people on the road. Today, I'm going to expose those secrets. Not the generic tips you've already seen on some watered-down blog, but real, tested, pro-level car hacks that professionals use quietly behind the scenes. And trust me, once you know them, you'll never drive the same again. Here's the disturbing part. Every day you don't know these tricks, you're losing money, shortening your car's life, and risking your safety. No one told you that cleaning your engine the wrong way could kill your fuel efficiency. No one mentioned how a single dollar store item could make your headlights brighter than most brand new cars. And no one, absolutely no one wants you to know that with 5 minutes of your time, you could avoid thousands in pointless mechanic bills. See, most drivers live in what I call the zombie zone. They start the engine, drive, park, repeat, never questioning, never optimizing. And when something breaks, they panic and pay whatever the mechanic demands because they don't know better. But you're not going to be one of them. You're here because some part of you knows you've been missing out. And trust me, you have. These are the hacks that dealerships pray you don't learn, that mechanics hide behind confusing jargon, that smart drivers are quietly using to save money, boost performance, and make their car feel brand new again without touching a toolbox. By the end of this video, you'll be thinking, why didn't anyone tell me this sooner? But don't worry, it's not too late. You're about to flip the script, and once you do, there's no going back. Because this isn't just about saving a few bucks, it's about taking back control. So buckle up, because here come the secret car hacks you'll regret not knowing sooner. Hack number 1, the $3 headlight hack that car dealers don't want you to know. Let's start with something deceptively simple, your headlights. Dull, yellowish, foggy headlights. Most drivers just ignore them. Or worse, they pay a mechanic $100 plus to fix them. But here's the truth, they're robbing you. Foggy headlights reduce visibility by up to 70%. That's not just dangerous, it's stupid expensive when you get pulled over or fail inspection. Now, here's what they never tell you. You can restore your headlights in under 10 minutes using nothing but toothpaste and a sponge. Yes, toothpaste, the kind with baking soda or whitening compounds. Apply it like you would polish small circular motions. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Then rinse, wipe, done. Your lights will look nearly new and they'll be brighter, cleaner, and 100% safer. This trick is used by used car dealers all the time before resale. Why? Because it instantly boosts the car's value without spending a penny on real parts. You've been manipulated into thinking headlight fog is normal or that you need expensive kits. It's not. This one hack could literally save your life at night and save you hundreds at the body shop. Hack number 2. Never pay for a mechanic's check engine scan again. Here's a brutal truth most mechanics love when your check engine light turns on. Why? Because the average person walks in with fear and walks out with a $500 plus bill. What they don't want you to know is that you can diagnose 90% of check engine issues yourself with a $15 tool. It's called an OBD2 scanner. Plug it into your car, usually under the dashboard open, a free app on your phone, and boom, you get live data, error codes, explanations, and even solutions. You'll know exactly what's wrong before they can upcharge you for unnecessary repairs. Mechanics count on your ignorance. They use fear and urgency like weapons. But with this one device, you flip the power dynamic. You walk in armed with knowledge. You ask real questions, and suddenly they back off. This isn't just a hack, it's a weapon. And if you don't have one yet, you're leaving yourself open to getting scammed again and again. Hack number 3, the gas tank secret that saves you thousands over time. Every time you fill your tank, there's a silent scam happening. It's not your fault it's the design of modern pumps. Here's how it works. You fill up during the heat of the day, 2 p.m., 3 p.m., sunlight beaming down. What you're actually doing is buying expanding gasoline. Yes, fuel expands in heat. That means you're paying for volume, not density. So you get less energy for the same price. It's like buying a loaf of bread that's been pumped full of air. Now here's what the pros know. Always fuel up in the early morning or late night. Cooler temperatures equals denser fuel equals more mileage per dollar. It sounds small, but this one trick adds up fast. Over a year, that's hundreds of miles of free fuel with zero change to your driving habits. Most people never think about this. They just pay and pump like clockwork. But now that you know, you're one step ahead of the herd. Hack number 4. The tire pressure game you're losing without even realizing. Here's another invisible way you're burning money or tire pressure. Not having it perfectly optimized doesn't just affect comfort, it directly attacks your wallet. Underinflated tires reduce fuel efficiency by up to 10%, kill your tire lifespan early, and make your brakes and steering less responsive. But here's what's worse. The numbers listed on your tire are not the ideal pressure. They're the maximum, not what's best for daily driving. The real number is on the inside of your driver's side door panel. That's what you should be filling to. And once you do, your ride becomes smoother, your gas mileage improves, and your tires last months, sometimes years longer. All because you stopped trusting the tire shops and took control yourself. Buy a $10 digital tire gauge. Check weekly. Take 60 seconds. Saves you hundreds. Most drivers don't even think about this. That's exactly why this hack works so well. Hack number 5. Use this cheap household item to prevent rust and extend car life. What if I told you that WD-40 could add years to your car's life? No, not in the engine. Not in the tires. Underneath. See, rust is the silent killer of every vehicle. It starts in the undercarriage's small, hidden spots you never see. And by the time you notice it, it's already eating your car alive. But here's the trick. Spray WD-40 on the underbody, battery terminals, and door hinges once a month. It acts as a water repellent barrier. It stops rust before it even begins. And it keeps the parts moving smooth and clean even in extreme weather. Dealerships and garages offer anti-rust coatings for hundreds of dollars. But this is the same effect for $5 and 5 minutes of effort. Rust isn't just cosmetic. Reduces the car's value, damages resale, and can ruin structural safety. This one hack puts you in control of time itself. You literally slow down your car's aging, and no one talks about it. Hack number 6. The hidden reset that makes your car run like new. When was the last time your car had a battery disconnect reset? Exactly. Most people never even heard of it. Here's what happens. Your car's computer adapts over time to your driving habits, bad gas, and weather conditions. Eventually, it starts to underperform. The throttle response slows. The idle becomes rough. The fuel mix becomes less efficient. But if you disconnect your battery for 15 minutes, reconnect it, and let your car idle for 10 minutes after restart, the system recalibrates. It resets air, fuel ratios, transmission shifts, and throttle response. Mechanics charge $80 plus to do this. You can do it for free. It's like hitting the refresh button on your car's brain. And once you try it, you'll feel the difference immediately. This is the real-life cheat code no one teaches you because there's no money in it for them. So now you know. You've just been handed the kind of insider car knowledge that most people will never learn in their entire lives. Not because it's hard, not because it's complicated, but because they've been conditioned to trust the system, pay the bill, and never ask questions. You just broke that cycle. You're no longer the clueless driver mechanics love to see walk through the door. You're in control now, and that makes you dangerous in the best way possible. But now, I have to ask you something important. Which one of these hacks shocked you the most? The $3 toothpaste trick? The early morning fuel scam? Or the fact that you've been losing money for years just by filling your tires wrong? Because I promise your comment will help someone else wake up too. And if you've got your own secret car trick, your own pro tip that saved you money or bailed you out in a tight spot, drop it below. This isn't just a comment section anymore. It's a battlefield of knowledge. Because here's the truth most people can't handle. Smart drivers don't just drive, they dominate. And ignorant drivers, they pay the price. So the next time someone brags about their new car or dealership service, just smile, because you know what they don't. And soon, everyone else will too if you're brave enough to share this video. Don't gatekeep this. Send it to your brother, your mom, your friend who just bought a used car. They need this, more than you think. And if you're still watching, that means something. You're not like the others. You're part of the 1% who take control, who question the system and protect their wallet. So comment your favorite hack, share this video, and next time you hit the road, just know you're not driving blind anymore.